Here we go. So, last time on Dragonlord Z, I know we're missing some people, but I think we're going to continue the story. Um, there's just a lot happening, and I think we can continue the story even without Nyx here because there's a lot of important characters I think all of you can pretty much meet with when we get to the city. But last time, if you don't remember, initially we were all invited to the Sauron Vintage by Kira, a traveling bard and poet. She was tasked with gathering strong heroes to assist with the Oracle and subverting the prophecy and the doom of Thylea. Your party was tasked with dealing with the giant boar that had been running rampant in the nearby farmlands, set loose by the Titans Sedon and Lutheria. This was to be your test of character before meeting with the Oracle. And after defeating the boar, you had to sacrifice the divine beast to a god, and that god you chose was also named Kira. She initially played it off, but then she revealed that she was indeed the goddess of music. Your party then set off to meet with the Oracle. And at the Oracle's temple, you found that it had already been taken over by the cult of Sedon, and that the Oracle had been taken hostage by a sea hag, also sent by Sedon. After rescuing her, the Oracle gave each of you answers that would set you on your epic path. She revealed 3 great tasks that must be completed before you are ready to sail into the 3 seas and face the Titans. The first was to find the Lost Forge, claim the weapons of the first Dragonlord, and then to drink from the horn of Balmetria. With each task, you entered a grove and found a dryad woman named Demetria, who was kidnapping local teenagers, turning the girls into maenads, and then eating the boys. Then you retrieved the horn. You then traveled to the Great Falls of Archelon and found a hidden forge guarded by a Cerberus dogs and a troglodyte king who recited Shakespeare. And lastly, you went to Necropolis and got a whole bunch of lore dump about the Dragonlords. You enter their labyrinth guarded by a minotaur and got some cool loot from the first Dragonlord himself. After the parties rested, after that final labor, this is kind of how I'm going to kind of naturally get Klaus to make his exit, where after that final labor, he grew quiet and he shifted his gaze toward the horizon, and he says something along the line of, something's happened home, and that he must leave immediately, hoping that you could all understand. And Kira would say, every hero walks many roads. May ours cross again. And that brings us to now, where you're exiting Necropolis, and you're getting ready to head back to Astoria, but instead, in the distant skies, you can make out 3 winged forms approaching you. The sun shimmers off their scales, and you realize that they are young copper dragons. You have heard rumors of the dragons of Mytros, but these creatures are far more splendid than you imagined. The dragons are ridden by red-cloaked knights, high-ranking centurions from the city. The dragons descend and touch down several dozen yards away. 3 knights with shields and swords dismount and approach you. The determined look in their eyes suggests that they have been sent here with a mission, but they clearly mean you no harm. Their leader steps forward and introduces himself. I am Tarkon. We have come on behalf of the king Acastus to escort you to his palace. He wishes an audience with you. And he kind of steps off to the side to make way for you all to approach.
Okay. Yes, we will approach.
Okay. As each of you approach, the knights kind of guide you onto the backs of the copper dragons so that you can also mount with them and get ready for a ride back from Necropolis back to Mytros. Play. All right, so from Necropolis here to Mytros, it takes the good part of the day, even when riding on the back of dragons. Let's see. You touch down. Let's see here. Boop. So you touch down and you see Mytros in the distance. It's a massive city and elegant. You've been here at the beginning of the session, but coming back to it, even if you haven't been here before, even if you've been here before, it's a sight to behold. So the dragons bring you down, and you touch down right before the royal gate. And as you approach the city, here's a flavor text for it. As you approach the city of Mytros, you are reminded of its immense scale. Its walls and temples sprawl across the foundations of Mount Vulcan, and its great harbor stretches for miles across the coast. This is the jewel of Thylea, the bastion of mortal civilization. But something is wrong. Massive swirling black clouds loom over the city, the wind battering its ships and tearing at its banners. Howling gales greet you as you draw closer to the city gates, and it becomes difficult just to put one foot out in front of the other. The centurions at the royal gate urgently beckon you into the city as torrential rain hammers down. Glancing up into the sky, you notice that something ominous has materialized within the spinning eye of the hurricane. It's the scowling visage of Sidon, the Lord of Storms. His anger eyes rove the city until they abruptly lock onto your exact position. The Titan conjures a crackling white bolt of lightning and hurls it at you. Now, I want each of you to roll initiative. Okay. So Jace and Callista. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This bolt misses the first two people in line. However, Jace and Callista, you take 24 lightning damage as the lightning strikes you and hits you.
Very fun.
I'm like, oh god. As I barely dodged that.
The same effects. Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun. Make a dexterity saving throw first. I need to get the rust out. I need to shake it out a little bit. Okay, you definitely.
It's okay. Didn't matter for me.
So you would take 12 damage instead of 24. And Chase, you would also need to make. Or you already got. Okay, so you each get 12 damage instead of full damage. Legos, you're in front, and the lightning bolt just misses you, but that loud boom just kind of makes you jump a little bit because it was right behind you.
Wait, so 8 is enough for 12? We all rolled really bad on our deck saves.
Yeah. Get those bad. Yeah. That's correct. So, after you get hit by lightning, you get ushered into the city gates, and you are now within the city proper. The storm is still hovering over the city, but Tarkon escorts you, basically, and the centurions that brought you here also kind of flank you so that they kind of prevent you from wandering, and he's making a straight beeline straight to the palace.
Someone rolled a natural 1 on a saving throw. That is comedy.
Ow! Oh yeah, that's right. I love that mechanic. So, after some time walking, You are met with eyes. Your presence here, especially being escorted by the Centurions, draws attention to your party as you see merchants whispering among themselves. You see some of the people coming out of our houses and also kind of watching. Then you start hearing people talking about your exploits and what they've heard, and some merchants start cheering for you. And they start saying, "Thank you for clearing the roads. You've made travel safe for us." And you get some people start to clap at your presence.
I'll give them a slight bow and say, "You're welcome. Thank you for noticing."
Come by the lodging for free room. I got you. So after some time walking, you are brought to the palace. You pass by some courtyards, and you pass through some great halls, and eventually you get to the throne room. The Centurions escort you through marble colonnades of the palace and into the royal hall where the king waits. Rain hammers loudly on the palace roof, and as you enter the throne room, an ear-splitting crack of thunder rolls across the sky. A middle-aged man with a powerful build sits on a gilded throne opposite the entrance. On the step below him are 4 others: a beautiful, ageless woman of regal bearing, a soldier dressed in a cerulean cloak, which looks familiar to your party, a tiefling wearing a black robe, and a finely dressed young woman. Centurions stand at attention along the walls of the room. And this is the man that you see. One of the people here, the gentleman, the soldier dressed in the cerulean cloak, you know him immediately to be Commander Gaius.
Didn't we
He's
tell Gaius we'd beat him down the next time we cross paths?
yeah, because he was trying to sacrifice your party to Seaton, or at least to Seaton.
Very
And,
interesting.
You know him to be the leader of the cult of Seaton. He's basically Seaton's paladin. But seeing that you're here in the king's presence, and seeing that you're amongst some nobles, it's probably not wise to fight here.
How unfortunate.
So, where is the flavor text for her? There is. He's got a quote here. Hold on. Might have to find the book because he actually introduces you. Yeah, it got lost. Okay, so let me find the book real quick. I'm going off the book within Fantasy Grounds, and it doesn't have a passage here. Because I was reading this earlier. Oh. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it's missing that. Okay. Anyway, so as you enter, the king beams on seeing you. Here they are, the heroes of the Heartlands. Welcome, honored guests. You have come not a moment too soon. I am in desperate need of your counsel. As you may have noticed, our beautiful city is besieged by evil weather. We have wasted several days discussing how best to placate the Lord of Storms, but my advisors cannot seem to agree upon anything. The Oracle's prophecy has angered Sidon, and that much is clear. You are the ones who were foretold to confront the Titans and restore balance to Thylea. Therefore, I have decided that you must be the ones to decide how we resolve this crisis. So basically, he's asking your council to see how to calm the storm outside. And you look and you see that King Acastus is surrounded by, like I mentioned earlier, by several people. You don't really know the tiefling, and you haven't met this regal, beautiful woman yet. Let's see, you guys, Callisto, you'd probably know. Chase, you may or may not know. Leonidas, you wouldn't know. Lycos, being from the Heartlands, you probably wouldn't know. So Callista, you know the beautiful regal woman to be Queen Velis.
Queen.
The goddess of wisdom. So she is one of the 5.
It's been a long time since we played this. I'm having trouble connecting the dots. I apologize.
That's okay. I will answer any questions to kind of like tie the characters together. Let's see. So the king mentions, well, one option is to stop the storm with magic, but nobody here has the ability to control the weather, unfortunately. And then Commander Gaius kind of give you guys a kind of a scornful look, but he'll pipe up and say, he'll actually demand the king, I say we need to go to the Temple of 5 and smash every stone to dust. These 5 gods are worthless. Sidon would be happy to have their temple destroyed. The tiefling speaks up. I think I have an image for him. But he, as I bring it up, he will say, no. The only way to calm the storm is with intervention of Lutheria, and that she would require 70 children of the city to take the black robes. And as he says that, you can kind of see everybody kind of like no. Mm-mm. Basically insinuating that they would have to dedicate themselves to the cult of Lutheria. And if
a bunch of kids.
Maybe.
What are you turning into, Pat?
Dang.
Oh, this is Conjurous here. Sorry, that's a tiefling that you see. That's
how delightfully edgy.
Yeah, right. Ooh. He definitely has black fingernails. And then the other woman that's next to the king, you kind of get the sense that she might be his concubine. But she kind of pipes up. If I may. And Acastus, king, he kind of looks at her and nods. She'll say, why don't we usually do our normal solution and just sacrifice animals to placate the storm god? We would probably need a hecatomb, a sacrifice of 100 oxen. And the king kind of marinates on it for a little bit. He said that would cost about 10,000 gold. Do you? And he would look at you guys, the party. Do you happen to have 10,000 gold?
One, do we even know if that something like that would work?
Something at this scale, most likely. And as everybody's talking amongst themselves, Queen Valis... Sorry.
I was going to say, I have 600 GP.
You need a lot more than that.
I also have
Yeah.
600 gold pieces.
Yeah, I don't think all of us combined have 10,000 gold pieces.
As you guys are discussing this and counting your gold, Queen Valis suddenly stands up from her throne and approaches you directly, ignoring the protests of the king. She radiates a sense of profound intellect and divine beauty, and this is what you see here. And this is Nyx's aunt, or sister, sorry. She says, "Heroes of prophecy, I greet you. I am Valis, of the Five Gods. For centuries, the people of Mytros have revered me as the goddess of wisdom. Mortal kings once traveled from across the Cerulean Gulf seeking my counsel, but, as you can see, my husband prefers to consult with fools and concubines. We gods are capable of saving the city. Joined together, the four of us can weave a spell to counter Seed's magic. Such a miracle will require a sacrifice of our power. I will do what must be done to protect my city, but the others will need to be persuaded." And she will say, "I have summoned Kira," and she's already there, Pethor, who's actually already there, following you guys, and Vulcan, to the palace so that you might speak with them and make them see reason. You are the oracles chosen, and they will heed your words. And the infighting stops as she says this. Kind of coming to a solution that I think all parties can agree on.
Aw.
So,
So does the king know he's married to a goddess?
yeah.
Okay. Married to a goddess of wisdom?
Yeah. It's complicated. And you'll find out soon. Let's see, is his name revealed to you? No. So, you know Callista, you know Acastus. His last name is Arcalander, one of the Dragonlords. His ancestor, Esther Arcalander, was the cruel one. The one that killed a bunch of people, was merciless, and in the grove where you fought Demetria, that dryad woman, and when you went underground, you saw that big tree trunk. He's the one that cut down that tree. So his bloodline's not the best already. So, with Kira there, you look to her.
Well, the troubling thing that I see is Valis mentioned that to weave such a spell would require a sacrifice of power. What would be lost?
Well, it's probably for the best anyway, because... Oh. it's probably for the best anyway, because the end of the peace, the Oath of Peace, is coming to an end, and our powers are waning anyway. We might lose some of our powers.
I just want to make sure that we are not sacrificing tomorrow for the safety of today.
Who knows? But I am okay with it. So whoever's trying to persuade her, give me a persuasion check with advantage. You know, I guess that would be you, Callisto.
To persuade Kira?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops.
Persuasion?
Yep. With advantage. Okay. She didn't need a lot of convincing anyway. And she gives you guys a nod. And she looks to her sister, to Valis, and gives her a nod. Peter is also with you.
Is Peter the god of again?
Battle. He's like Thor, basically.
Gotcha.
We were at his place not too long ago.
Yep. You look to him.
And what are your thoughts on the situation?
Not my powers. I need these to power my muscles. But in all honesty, you've done me a great service, and I could do this great service. But just for shits and giggles, go ahead and give me another persuasion check with advantage.
Me? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn. He gives you...
Sure.
Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, surely a god of battle would not shy away from a conflict with Sidon?
He gives you a hearty laugh and puts his hand on your shoulder and gives you a pat. And he looks to Valis and gives her a nod. And not too long after, Vulcan, their father, arrives. And he walks in. And everybody, some of the people here kind of bow to him. He looks amongst your group and he looks to you, Leonidas, and he goes, "Ah!" And he goes, "Here, I finished it."
Is that a maul in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
It'll fit in with your arsenal of other weapons.
Much obliged. Thank you.
And then he looks to you, Callista, and he looks you over and kind of, puts both of his hands on your arms and just try to kind of make sure you're all right. You're faring well.
As good as to be expected.
Yeah,
Earlier, we were struck by the storm on the way in.
he gets out a white towel, like a white rag, and starts wiping you off. He'll fix that.
Indeed.
So, what's
And will you...
what's the situation?
Well, Valis believes that the combined power of you four will be enough to remove Siren's influence from here. To stop the problems he is causing.
And then make another persuasion check with advantage. Okay. He'll give you a warm smile. And he'll say, I'm not getting any younger. And then he will look to Valis and also give her a nod. And Valis will then say, we will go to the Temple of Five and conduct a miracle there. Let's see. I lost my place here. Okay. She will say, we now vow to protect the city. And she thanks you guys for the wisdom. And they take their leave. We shall seek the guidance of Mytros. And after some time, they take their leave. And now you are in the throne room with the king, Commander Gaius, a tiefling, and Acasus's concubine, along with other centurions. You'll notice Commander Gaius is not saying anything to you.
I wonder why.
Mhm. We're not saying anything to him either. We'll teach him.
The tiefling, doing some waiting, will approach you and say, I am Condrus. Pleasure to meet you.
What's the name?
Condrus. Let me type it down.
Conscious. Okay.
Condrus. I am a devout follower of Lutheria. Might I...
So we gathered.
Might I interest you in joining Her Lady? I can put in a
Sure.
good word.
Joiner? Sure. Can do that.
Oh, fantastic. Be sure to drop by the Temple of Lutheria later. I'll show you around.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
After some time, you hear the pitter-patter of the rain begin to stop. I'd say it wouldn't take hours, but hours pass, and the storm gradually relents. Light breaks through the breaking clouds, spilling down onto the marble pediments and wet paving stones of the city. Slowly, citizens begin to emerge from their homes, and before long, the usual bustle of everyday life in Mytros resumes. King Acastus looks pleased. Excellent work. I knew I could trust you to handle this matter. Now, let's see about your reward. And then he pulls a rolled parchment out of his cloak and hands it to you. This map will lead you to the last known whereabouts of the Ultros. It was my ancestor's ship, the legendary vessel of Esther Arcalander, the fiercest of the Dragonlords. There was a time when I thought I might claim it for myself, but I have no need of it now. You should know that I am rebuilding the ancient order of the Dragonlords. In time, I will have a legion of dragon-mounted warriors under my command. Then, we will have no more need of heroes and oracles. We shall drive back the Titans with the power of the dragons, just as my forefathers did. In any case, this map will allow you to resume your so-called great labors. I thank you for your service you have done to my city. You have done my city. You are now dismissed. And everybody takes their leave.
I'm trying to figure out the vibe of this guy. Of like, is this just a we're going to return to the age of the Dragonlords, we're going to take over and everything's going to be fine? Like, does he believe the hype? Is he like just trying to get power?
Megan,
Does he seem like he's cruel? Like, what was it, his father or
his ancestor.
or ancestor?
This would have been 500 years ago. So Esther Arcalander existed 500 years ago.
Okay.
He was cruel. Go ahead and make an insight check. He is arrogant. You can easily see through his words. He does believe what he says, 1000%. He is cruel, or not cruel, but he's arrogant, but maybe not as cruel as his ancestor. But he does believe in getting rid of heroes. He doesn't believe in the prophecy. He just wants to bring back the Dragonlords. You get the feeling that he's trying to make a name for himself.
Okay, so it's more of a pride thing than...
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Commander Gaius takes his leave and he passes you and just stares daggers at your party as he kind of goes, Conjurus passes your party and says, I look forward to meeting you. Be sure to stop by the Temple of Thylea. And the king and his concubine take their leave. So now you have a map that will show you the last known position and location of the Ultros. So, as everybody's taking their leave, you see a Amazonian warrior woman approach you. And she was not around in this meeting, but she approaches your party. And this is a tall, muscular woman.
I like strong women.
Oh, well, we're listening.
She looks to your party and she bows and she says, my queen wishes to see you in her chambers. Please follow me.
Even more interesting.
And she'll walk you through the palace here, away from the king's throne room, through the courtyard. And in the courtyard, you pass by a giant silver dragon who's just kind of lazing about. But she pays no mind to it and just kind of goes on about. And you eventually arrive at the Queen's chambers. And when you do arrive, Queen Valis is resting on a divan across from a series of gilded mirrors, and she is accompanied by many scribes and servants in white. And the queen will say, "Thank you, Michaela." And she'll give a bow and step off to the side. So, Michaela, Amazon warrior, chief stewardess to queen. So, that didn't feel good, but we are okay. And Kira and Peter are within the room too. As well as Vulcan. Valis will then say, "You know, my husband has not been entirely honest with you. I know he gave you a map, yes?
He did.
It is there. You may follow it. But I believe that he is almost certainly sending you to your doom. You see, he has been troubled in his sleep by dreams of some kind. I can't see what it is, or I don't know what it is, but I think it's connected to this generous gift. He would never give such a gift to heroes unless he believed that it would work to his advantage. So, here's my thinking. You will follow and find this ship. You will acquire the Ultros. Then you should return to me immediately. And do not, under any circumstances, let my stupid husband know that you have the Ultros. He will try to take the ship. And nothing good can come about that. Nothing good can come about him controlling the ship and the dragons.
Understood.
You...
And can I also do another insight check on her? Just make sure we're getting the full truth here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, okay. She is telling you the truth. She is maintaining eye contact. There is no fluctuations in how she's speaking. She is telling you the truth. And with Kira and Peter and Vulcan, they're also kind of listening in, not really saying anything. Basically, they're kind of also signing off on, yeah, this is probably the best course.
Yeah, and I'm like, you don't think he'll try to perhaps steal the ship from us?
No. No, not immediately. He may try. He will find out, probably get a little angry, and probably feign that he's excited for you. It's usually what he does. He'll feign happiness, but really deep down he'll seethe with anger that he cannot have the ship that his ancestor once had control over.
Do I believe her?
Make an insight check. You believe her. Now, with all this going on, there's also conflicts within the city. So you're free to explore, but just know that there are some things going on in the city that I cannot handle as I work here to provide counsel. So, what would you like to know in the city? The There are less people attending the Temple of the Five. As the peace, the Oath of Peace is coming to an end, more people are flocking to the temples of Seaton and the Temple of Lutheria. They seek safety. They don't believe that we can protect them. So, this is where you heroes can help us. And with that being said, you can feel free to explore the other temples, but one thing that is also kind of happening in the city is there is a person going by the Lady of Coin. She's, I guess, the leader of the Thieves Guild, but lately petrified citizens have been popping up. You might need to investigate that.
Petrified citizens.
You see, the Lady of Coin is a Medusa. I suggest seeking out one of the merchants here. Also, one of the Dragonlords is a descendants. His name is something. Where is it? Go to the Nerdagan estate. There you'll meet with Terran Nerdagan. He is descended from one of the ancient Dragonlords, Adonis Nerdagan. Terran Nerdagan. Just look into it, if you please. Let's see. Well, I'll converse with my family here. If you don't have anything else to ask.
Does anybody else have anything to add?
It's like a
Nope.
character question. Do we have an image for Michaela?
No.
Oh, dang.
But there is an island full of Amazon women, but you have to get the ship first. I don't know if I think it was explained earlier that the ship is necessary for travel beyond the oceans. Not just in the immediate ocean, but the water gets so choppy beyond the immediate area. The Ultros is really the only ship that can traverse dangerous waters.
Okay.
Hence why you need the ship and just not any ship. And as you... I would assume you'd probably open the map just to see where it is. Heartlands. Alright, so... Oop. So, you guys are all the way here. You would need to travel back up to Astoria through the Sour Vintage and down here to the Deadfalls. So initially, I made a mistake when I ran the waterfall location, the forge. The forge is actually over here to the west. Where the Ultros was last spotted is at this river called the Deadfalls.
Okay.
So it'll take some time to travel to, but for now, there are some key areas here with the Mytros that we can explore. At least until we get Frank to join.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely a good idea to get more allies to join us. I feel like it could be dangerous to get to the Deadfalls and try to find that ship.
Kira will hug her family and join you. Well, I feel okay. I feel a little weaker, but I think I'll be alright. Yeah, never mind. Okay. So I'm assuming you're going to take your leave. Following the rumor that the Lady of Coin is going around petrifying people. And you were told to go to the Nerdagan estate. So... Where is the map? As you guys leave, you have to pass by the courtyard again, where that silver dragon is taking a nap. But this time, he's awake, but he's adjusting his sleeping positions, and you see that he's lying on a pile of silver coins. And actually, there's an image of him. Callista, you would have seen this dragon before. It is King Akasa's dragon, and he is an adult silver dragon. And he is just kind of rolling around, almost acting like a puppy instead of like an adult dragon.
Would that be like a the king's like main dragon pet?
Yeah. Akira looks over to this dragon and has this really sad look on her face. Oh, he grew up so quickly.
Hey. Oh, is it just like a nostalgic time has passed thing, or?
No, not really. She'll say that 20 years ago he was just a wormling. He's grown quite fast. This kind of scares me.
Is it unusual for a dragon to grow that much in that time?
Oh, yes. You'll see that a couple of servants, about 7 of them, walk up to the dragon here and begin to pamper him. And they bring trinkets and freshly slaughtered sheep. And the dragon bites down on it and swallows it whole. And again, he's just kind of like acting like a little puppy. He's kind of jumping up and get a little excited. You see his tail kind of wagging a little bit. You get the
So
feeling that
that-
he's spoiled.
Yeah, but it's also his behavior is not just it is an adult dragon behaving childish. It is a childish dragon that looks like an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for verbalizing what I was thinking.
Yes. The servants around him aren't scared or anything. You see him. You see everybody just kind of tending to him. And Akira will walk up, approach, and he'll kind of stop and look at her and kind of tilt his head a little bit, and he'll kind of look down at the silver pile and look at Kira and be like, kind of nudge her to go ahead and take some. And she'll say, no, thank you. And then he'll look to you, the party.
Who
I think he wants us to take some silver pieces. But I don't think I'm gonna take any. I have no need. But Akira will look to you. Would you like to take some silver pieces? And you see this dragon have this kind of... He kind of raises his head and his shoulders go back a little bit, and he's kind of looking lordly and almost generous.
it's not a very dragon thing. Kira's saying no to it.
Yeah.
Do I get a sense if there's more than, oh, I just don't need any, or if this is like a pest of some kind?
Let's see. Oops. Don't need that. Make a... you can make a nature check. Let's say nature check.
Okay.
You get the feeling that she's just saying no just because she truly doesn't need or want to take the coins.
And a little extra silver doesn't hurt anybody. I'd take some.
Okay. How much?
How much is there?
Eyeballing it, you count a couple thousand, easily 10, 20,000 silver pieces.
I'll take like 5 silver, maybe.
Okay. You go to grab. You're reluctant at first, but you go to grab, and you do. And he kind of looks down at your hand, and then looks at you, and then again kind of puts his shoulders back, and he raises his head high, and he's acting all lordly.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll grab 4 silver, and I'll do the thing where it's like each coin is in between my fingers, just as a show of it, and then try to make them disappear. And obviously put them into my pouch, but just...
Okay. He does, and he looks actually pretty impressed. And then he kind of raises his hand a little bit and shoos you away.
I'll bow and step away.
Kira will turn to you and say, his name is Icarus, by the way.
Thank you, Icarus.
Icarus. So, if nobody else is partaking,
I'll
guess?
be like, I appreciate the offer, but I don't want to go in silver pieces. What I want is answers about the truth I'm seeking.
He chuffs at you.
Don't let Icarus fly too close to the sun.
So, you take
Sorry,
your leave.
guys.
I understood the reference. So, as you leave the palace, you realize that people everywhere are watching you with great interest. You hear excited chatter among the crowds. It's the Oracle's chosen ones, the heroes of the Heartlands. They've come to Mytros to save us from the Titans. And several merchants approach you, expressing gratitude for the work you've done to make the roads safer to travel. Detachments of Centurions salute as you walk past. As news of your presence spreads, more and more admirers crowd around you, vying for your attention. Before long, your progress through the city streets have slowed to a crawl. As people surround you, just thanking you, wanting to shake your hand. And Kira will lead you to the Nerdagan estate. Let's see here. Where is it? There it is. So after a short walk, before you stands the most opulent villa in the city. Despite its great size, the house itself is difficult to see. The grounds are full of lush gardens, statuary, pools, fields, and a large hedge maze with what appears to be a great fountain shooting up from the center. See that he is a wealthy merchant. And Kira, as you're walking to this estate, to this villa, Kira will kind of break him down for you. So Terran is, again, descended from the ancient Dragonlord Adonis. And over the years, his family gained immense wealth through everything that he's dealing with. He is the powerful merchant lords. And the entrance to the estate is guarded by two knights. And they will greet you. Hold. Who goes there?
It is I, Leonidas.
Are you here to see the Lord?
Why would I not be here to see the Lord?
Well, if you have no business with the Lord, then I'm afraid we have to turn you away. You will need to schedule an appointment.
Very well. Very well. What's his calendar look like?
Kira will step up and say, "We're here about the Lady of Coin." And she'll, the two stalwarts will turn to each other and step off to the side. And they'll invite you into the main courtyard. So you follow. And you
Yes.
are stopped in the courtyard, the main courtyard, just before the entrance to his estate. And one of them will say, "Please wait here." While one of the guardians will walk away into the estate, and one of them stays here with you, just to make sure you're not leaving or patrolling, doing anything suspicious. And after some time, you see a human male walk out, dressed up in noble clothing, and he'll say, "Ah, yes, heroes. Please, please, come in."
Thank you for the invitation.
And as he sees Kira, and he'll say, "My lady." And he'll bring you into a nice little seating area with nice opulent furniture and couches and plenty of seating for all. You'll see several servants here within, and he'll offer tea. Anyone? I only have the finest tea.
Of course. I'll have tea.
Very good. Now, as the servants walk away and they come back with fancy little teacups and with hot water, and they pour you guys nice fancy tea. So, you are here about the Lady of Coin?
Yes, I believe we are.
I just so happen to have a bounty on her.
Ooh. Please tell me more.
Well, so my problem with the Lady of Coin is that she's a self-styled folk hero who robs from the rich and gives to the poor of Stygian Row. And Stygian Row, being within Mytros, is the poor part of the city. She has an intense hatred for the Minotaur slave trade, and aggressively attacks my merchants, just trying to make an honest profit. I, admittedly, made a good amount of my wealth from the Minotaur slave trade. So my business suffers the most.
Hence the bounty.
Yes. I offer 5,000 gold for her head.
1,000 gold for her head. What about for her whole body?
That won't be necessary. Now, one thing you may need to know is that the lady is cursed. She is a Medusa who petrifies anyone who crosses her. And further, if you happen upon any Minotaurs, just know that they are violent beasts with limited intelligence who revel in bloodshed. And the fact that the Lady of Coin has an affinity for them speaks volumes about her character.
Interesting.
And I believe she
I
is
see.
also the leader of the Cult of the Snake, which is the Thieves Guild, deeply involved with smuggling and murder around Stygian Row.
Yes, you were going to say something, Callista.
No, it's more of just. I'm wondering if their opinions and descriptions may be a little colored. Partially just because of the I mean, I don't know how much we know about Minotaurs in this world, but the idea of I made some money on Minotaur slave trade, and then their foul beasts and her keeping them company shows that, as company shows her how bad she is.
He'll go, "What? The Minotaurs are."
Well, I don't know if I would really vocalize this too
Oh,
much.
no?
It's
Okay.
more of just an observation that I'm having, and
Okay.
there was part of me that was wondering if I should roll like some sort of insight just to.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, even just kind of breaking that down, you get the sense that he's not a good. He doesn't have a good moral compass.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
I'll be
Yeah.
like whispering to Leonidas.
They're like, I bet you would love the silver pieces of the dragon.
Do I need to give you some time? I can step away to give your party some time.
Yeah, I think give us about 10 minutes to discuss your proposition.
Very well. He'll nod and take his leave.
Okay. All right. So, to piggyback on what Callisto was thinking, or at least I'm assuming other people in the party were thinking the same thing. I think there's more to the story than just she's turning people into stone because she doesn't like them. I think there's more to it than just him taking a business hit. I think there's something off about both sides of that story. And I think
You're pondering what I'm pondering.
I think we at least talk to her before, we take any kind of decisive action. I think we take his money and go. But I don't think that, I think that it would behoove us to not go in with the intent to take her out immediately before we get more information about what's really going on. That's just my opinion, based on this conversation.
Agree, bro. I want to seek the heart of the matter.
All right. So we will agree to his terms and then use that as our cover to get to the bottom of the story. Is that acceptable? He just needs to know we take the job. What we do with it after that is up to us.
Sounds like that's the plan. So, after some time, 10 minutes goes by. Taryn comes back in. So, have we come to an agreement?
Yes, I believe we have. We will take your offer.
Most excellent. Now, as to where you could begin your search, I would suggest starting in Stygian Row. Maybe ask some of the people in there, potential hideouts, potential meeting areas, inns, taverns.
Excellent advice. Thank you. Ready.
And
So-
he'll see to that you are walked out. And he'll, as you guys leave, he'll say to Kira, "My lady," and he'll try to grab her her hand and try to kiss the back of her hand, and she'll kind of pull it away.
I'll bet she's got barbed wire around the important parts. Yeah.
So, Stygian Row. So, the city of Mytros map doesn't really do it justice, but there are two main giant hills that kind of rise up on either side of Mytros, and in the middle of those hills is Stygian Row. And Callista and maybe some of the people that have lived here know that Stygian is more of a word that the Thyleans use for tieflings. Stygian being, I think, has like a hellish origin or something like that. Some of you know that Stygian Road is a wretched hive of scoundrels and sellswords.
Wretched
It's-
hive of scum and
scum
villainy.
Thank you, William. We got it in stereo.
There you go.
Yep.
This part of the city never sleeps, and drunken revelers parade through the streets at all hours of the night, and merchants hawk their illicit goods in broad daylight. So as you walk by, you'll see rolled out blankets with ill-gotten goods and random stuff. And everybody's trying to get you to come over and check out their wares, but you pay them no mind. You see many a tiefling here, and you see many a half-orc here. So there are no original settlers that weren't orcs, but some of them have kind of imported along the years. So there are several. You're walking around Stygian Row here, and there are several key areas. You'll see looks to be like a tavern called the Siren's Roost. You walk by another tavern kind of close by called the Satyr's Tail. And Kira will pipe up and say, the Temple of the Thylea is also here. And you'll see other markets here, such as a Minotaur market, where you can purchase your own, Minotaur. And also, there are other merchants that deal with exotic animals, so you can purchase your own exotic animal, even though she kind of spits at the idea of doing so.
Not like they could change their minds and decide that I am an exotic animal.
It's possible. So, we got the Siren's Roost Tavern. We have the Satyr's Tail Tavern.
Siren's Roost Tavern seems to be calling me somehow. I can't explain it.
Okay. Well, I mean, that could be the first place we explore.
The tavern.
The tavern.
I mean, taverns are great places for information.
That's my thought.
Okay.
I am open to suggestions.
The tavern sounds good to me.
Okay.
That
So,
is fine. I will not partake, but
which one? The Siren's Roost or the Satyr's Tail? Or
Siren's Roost.
Siren's Roost, okay. So, you... Oh, yeah, okay. So, you approach the Siren's Roost as you see scantily clad men and women line this building's large windows, reclining on crushed velvet pillows, rich silks, and gilded furniture. The sign that hangs over above the door depicts a feathered woman in the throes of ecstasy. And as you enter, a beautiful siren dressed in scarlet toga approaches you. Welcome to the Siren's Roost. Here you can taste the finest.
Is there a
picture
for this woman?
You're gonna have to use your
Something
imagination.
tells me we just walked into a brothel, not a bar.
You just want to use your imagination. I don't know why that text was cut off. And this is why I hate some of these modules that are imported, because they don't copy over everything. The Theater Gods, Temple of the Five, Temple District. Events, Queen Valis. Here we go. Order of Satan. Boop. Beep. Temple District. Temple of Five. Theater. Noble. Colossus. Stygian Row. Here we go. Okay. Here you could taste the finest. Here you can taste the finest fruits of immortality. How may we serve you? And this siren, she'll introduce herself as Ambrosia. She'll say, I am Ambrosia, the owner of this tavern in this fine establishment. As you can see, we keep interesting company. Unlike other and similar establishments, we simply do not discriminate against, well, as you can see, satyrs, minotaurs, centaurs, and she'll look to you, Leonidas, and whatever you are.
I'm a dream.
He's a big cat.
Now, may I help you? Or you looking for an escort?
Leonidas will suddenly be at a loss for words.
But you were so insistent earlier.
Well, feel free to peruse our products. And as you look among the escorts here, you see Kira staring at one.
Staring at one with what kind of intent?
More like she's staring at one, but also is kind of narrowing her eyes. Like she recognizes one.
Do I recognize who she may be looking at?
You kind of follow her gaze, and you see that she's staring at one of the males, a human.
Do you know someone?
And she'll kind of turn to you and kind of whisper, yes, that one. That's one of Pethor's sons.
Ah.
And as you guys are talking, he looks over. And with a sign of recognition, he stands up and walks over. Antikira, what are you doing here?
That's awkward.
Please get out. And she'll say, I could ask you the same thing. What are you doing here? I'm making an honest living. And lately, my father and I, we haven't been seeing eye to eye. Yeah, I wonder why. Listen, I'm doing work. And Kira will say, well, this is my party. Heroes, this is Callistor, one of Pethor's many, many children. And Callistor will say, well, anybody here interested? And you kind of look among you, and who has the highest strength score? That would probably be
The
Leonidas.
highest what score?
The strength score.
Oh, yeah, no.
Probably
Not even
nice.
close.
Like, what is the strength score?
My strength is 8.
Same.
Hey! Oh, right, that... Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll flex my bicep and then kiss it.
Oh. Oh my.
Hmm.
I think I found the one.
They call him Big Cat for a reason.
But he
Is
doesn't.
it not because of his muscles?
But he doesn't exactly have the exact strength, so he's not gonna go too head over heels for you there, Leonidas. If he had a certain strength score, he would fall in love with you. Per the book.
Well, if none of you are going to partake in the services of this fine establishment, are we going to stay here? Perhaps go to that
you-
other...
Well, are you looking for someone or something besides just checking out this establishment? I mean, if you're not going to partake, then what are you doing here?
Browsing. Maybe we haven't decided what we want to partake in.
All right. Well, I know stuff, so if you need any help, then come back.
Okay. Like we just fumbled the football in our own 5-yard line.
Penalty.
Safety.
Safety. Oh, that's good. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh. Okay, so. Actually have some stuff here real quick. Hold on. Before you leave, you hear some music going on within this tavern, and you see a couple older sirens. They're not like this beautiful siren that approached you in a scarlet toga. These ones are old. And this is like
So, what you looking at?
I've been working this rock for 45 years.
Oh yeah, let me gum you a little bit.
Hey boys. Wee woo wee woo. Hey there boys, I'm a siren. Wee woo wee woo.
Oh God!
Hey, even if the wrapper's wrinkled, that don't mean the candy isn't sweet. And they all laugh. Back in my day, we had to travel uphill both ways to learn sailors. Alright, so we have a bard. And immediately recognizing you there, Callisto, they say, "Shh, we don't need to say anything. Just come over here. I hope you play drums because I can bang all night." And then to cleric, Jay say look over to you and say, "Oi, there, cleric. I need some sensual healing." And then to
When I get this feeling now.
let's see, to paladin. To
What?
you, Leonidas, you could say they say to you, "Oh, a paladin, you can lay your hands on me." And then to Lyco's druid. One of them looks over to you there, Lycos. Oh, look, a druid. You're not the only druid that can make something grow.
I thought I was gonna make a reference like, oh, how much an animal I can be.
I like that too.
Oh, now we're really interested.
Just because the car has a few dents doesn't mean it can still take you for a good ride. I don't know why I had that written down, but I do.
Wait, that pickup line, or?
Yeah, I have all these written down, so I have one for each class.
Oh, okay. So this wasn't something that I derailed just by suddenly.
No, I wrote these down
Okay.
prior to.
Got it. Cool.
I made one for each class. Nyx. Nyx. Let's see, sorcerer. I wrote down, "Hey baby, you can trip into my heart." And
Oh, these are
then-
painful to listen to.
Didn't.
How would you like a little bit of siren in your bloodline?
And then for warlock, so for if Klaus was here, he'd say, "Hey baby, your patron and I can be graham cracker and chocolate, and you can be marshmallow."
Wow.
And then you take your leave.
And I'm like,
Well, this was
We
fun.
do.
now I'm wondering by any chance, like thinking about it, I'm like, I wonder if they got any like Amazonian women in the brothel.
You look around, and you don't see any.
Damn it, that's what I was looking for.
Guess we'll leave.
Now, granted, there are escorts in there. The ones that you probably would be looking for are actually beautiful. They are really good looking. So you leave into the Satyr's Tail.
Sure.
Okay. This one is less of a brothel, more of a classic tavern. So the interior of this crowded tavern is thick with smoke and various unpleasant smells. Many of the patrons appear to be half-orcs, while others are obviously sailors, and it's difficult to walk through the tavern without tripping over its many inebriated patrons. And you walk in and you hear several sailors talking about their time on the waters of the Cerulean Gulf. You smell the cheap wine. As you walk in, your boots stick to the floor. And behind the counter is an older, nasty man. He gives you guys like this look of, "What are you doing here?" And you approach.
I guess I'll approach. Is he the one running this place of Satyr?
No, this is just a human male. An older guy. An old man.
Yeah, we would like some rooms.
Sir, this is just a tavern, not an inn. Now, you drinking?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
What are you having?
What do you got?
Beer.
Sounds
Wine.
good by me.
He pours you a glass. Two copper pieces.
For offer a gold piece for me and a bunch enough to and all my friends.
He'll look at it and look at you. And then nod.
I'm like, drinks on me, boys. And of course, Lady Kira, if you want to drink as well, it's on me.
No, no thank you. And he's just kind of silently watching you while just cleaning his glasses. This tavern is a little crowded. Again, you see sailors, you probably see some mercenaries and maybe other miscreants. You see a table who are all talking loudly amongst themselves and having a good time. One of them is a half-orc, and he seems to be like the leader of the group. You look at some other tables and you'll see some people trying to talk amongst themselves quietly. So,
Still here. I thought Lewis had taken the lead on this one.
I did too.
Oh my bad. I sat down to drink the beer.
He'll finally pipe up this tavern owner, and he'll say, "I never seen you around here."
We're kind of new in town.
Clearly. What brings you into town?
I mean, do people know? I guess know in general that we're kind of the chosen ones from the Oracle.
You could probably surmise so. You look around and you can see some people watching you.
We're I guess some of the more popular people in town right now.
How are you? You feel good?
I mean, we just went to that Siren Rose Tavern and people are feeling good, and I take the table I'm in. I played the same song that they were banging because I have the power to like memorize and play any song I hear perfectly.
He will, as you start to play, he will actually motion for you to stop. Please, please. Just stop. You're bothering my other patrons. Do that again, I'll have to ask you to leave.
And I'm just like, and I was getting like that's there. I'm like, well, dang. All right.
Just don't disturb my regulars. Make a perception check. Anybody.
Perception. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh.
Ooh. Inspire.
Oh, wait, no, this is a skill check. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's perception. Sorry.
Yep.
Man, I do feel like the skill checks should have counted for
Nah, it's attacks and saving throws.
So, you look around, Leonidas, you look around, and the table with a half-orc, and his crew, some of them are kind of throwing glances your way. Lycos and Callista, you see two people walk in. They look to be celebrating something, and they come in. They ask for some beer, and they're happy. And they're talking loudly, and you can't really tell what they're talking about, but they're celebrating something. And you feel that your next lead probably is tied to either of these crews.
Mic off. Mic on.
So you get the feeling that you would have to approach either of these tables at some point.
Okay. All right, I'll approach the one on the right.
Okay. The right being the two people who just came in and sat down celebrating, or the Okay.
Yep.
You do.
It works.
And they go, "Oh, hey, friend. You here
Oi.
to celebrate with us?"
Yeah, just a little bit. What are y'all celebrating?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
Damn.
They love me.
Okay, yeah, they do. They tell you to plop a seat. Come here, friend. You're our new best friend. All right.
I will pull that seat right up.
All right. So, and they kind of bring you in close so that nobody else can really hear. It's like, all right. So, we hit a lick, right? We just did our successful string of robberies, right? And we robbed from the rich. That's what we do. And we haven't been caught yet. So why not come in here, have a pint, celebrate, right?
Yep. Sounds good.
And
All
then
for helping other people.
And then they're gonna go a toast to the Lady of Coin.
Ooh, Lady of Coin. I will drink to that. Bam.
Ah, I knew you were going. Right. And they all drink, and they talk more about, who they robbed, how much they got, and stuff like that.
That's awesome. I'm a bit unemployed myself.
Oh. I think you'd be perfect.
Really?
You
Seriously?
wanna join us?
What's the catch?
Well, you kind of have to. I don't know if you're familiar with the Lady of Coin, but we can certainly introduce you. I mean, we can't
Only
bring
heard stories.
we can't bring you to her, but we can point you in the right direction.
Well, all right. Okay. All right. So basically, I don't get to meet her directly, but I get you get point me in the right direction. And
Well, you will.
basically,
I
if
just won't
pass the
bring you
job
there.
interview, I'll get to meet her, kind of deal.
Right.
Is that right?
Actually, you might meet her. I just won't be able to bring you.
Oh, why is that?
Oh, we got other places to be. But all right. So here's what you do. So
Okay. What do I do?
the Colossus of Pether, right? You go to the harbor, and at the foot, if you can't get in through the 1 foot, there's a secret entrance, right? And through the sewers. Go into the sewers, and just follow it. You'll see a string that goes up, and you'll be at the foot of the other foot. And then just
Okay,
go up from
so-
there.
So I go to the Colossus of Pethor,
Mhm.
and I look for. Did you say the right foot or the left foot?
Actually, that is actually an important distinction. Let me look. Boop. You are going to go to the left foot.
Left foot. Okay, so I go to the left foot, and I find an opening that'll basically take me down to the sewers.
Well, no,
And I follow.
no, you're gonna go into the sewers, and then it'll take you to the left foot, right?
Oh, I go into the sewers first,
Right,
and
right,
then I go
right.
to the left foot. Then I look for a stream that'll take me to the right foot.
It'll lead you up into the Colossus. Don't forget about the right foot.
Don't forget about the right foot. Okay. Go up into the Colossus, and don't forget about the right foot.
You know what? You got it.
I got it?
Yeah. Just go to the sewers. You'll find your way.
Okay. All right. I'll trust you on this.
Oh, my new best friend.
Yes, you are. Both of you. My two new bestest friends.
And then
And we can.
we'll toast to you again.
Yep. I think we need to have another toast.
Absolutely. And they toast.
Yep. I'll say to rockin' new best friends.
What are their names?
Boudreaux and Thibodeau.
Stygian Road, Sayer's Tale. My name is Grecos, and that there's Nero.
Marcos and Nero, and I am Leonidas.
Nero.
Nero.
For a second there, I thought you said Fracos, and I got all really excited.
Dracos.
Well, it's definitely not floppy frogs. Okay. All right. So, is there anything else I want to ask him? So, and I can. So if I meet the Lady of Coin, I can tell her y'all are good with me saying that Grecos and Nero sent me.
Yeah, especially if our new best friend. Yeah, we'll put in a good word.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because like I said, I'm unemployed. I need I need some cash. I got rent due. I got bills due, and I need something to help me out.
Look, we're doing well for ourselves now. You see us? We're doing well for ourselves. And they'll flash a little bit of coin.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. It sounds like this has the potential to be life changing.
Absolutely.
I
So,
don't know what else we can toast, but we're going to toast something else, and I'll toast something else. The life changing friends.
here.
And when they start to drink their cups, I will take and put my finger on the bottoms of their cups and help tip those cups all the way up so that help them drink it a little bit faster.
Okay, you do, and Nero enthusiastically does so.
Uh,
All right, so
I guess it's time to make my way to the sewers and beat feet.
All right, so we are back. I'm gonna expedite it a little bit, and just close out of crap. You make your way over to the Colossus of Pithor, where you're told to enter through a sewer, and Kira might have an idea of where you might be able to enter, and it would be near the base of the Colossus of Pithor. One lone Colossus standing guard at the harbor. Let's see here. You find an entrance to a sewer near the base of a little bit away from the Colossus, but you'll see one of those sewer grates that leads downward. And you get a good feeling that you could probably enter through here, since it's close by.
That sounds like a plan.
Okay.
I like it. Let's enter.
Back in the sewers.
I like the water effects. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, GameCube water. Very nice water.
So, let me unlock your tokens. Okay, so feel free. The water here, let's say it's pretty shallow. You're able to wade in it without, or walk in it without having to have it difficult terrain or anything like that. It's pretty shallow.
But that means we still got to get wet.
Possibly. So, let me exit.
You just jump in.
I did.
It's shallow enough to walk.
I'm just gonna go north one, and cross the bridge right here.
I don't know if that's a very clean water, Jace.
Eh.
I can't move.
No.
Did
I
you
will
move
say
I
we
moved
got to be careful. Someone can't get his fur wet.
I said I didn't want to get wet. I didn't say I could not get wet. But
Might
if you're going to
melt.
act like that, you'd better make sure you don't feed me after midnight.
Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of.
Are you just hanging out in the sewer water?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know why is it not letting
The
me
water
see
looks
the-
really nice on here.
I don't know why. That's weird. Okay. Seems like everyone could move their...
Oh,
I mean, I'm kind of lost.
That's a wall.
No, I can move now.
Okay. I don't have any walls or anything on this, so...
Oh yeah, neat.
Neat. Okay. So, you traverse down a little bit. So the way forward would be downward. So you start at the top left, and to traverse through this sewer here, you'd have to traverse through here.
I can't. I'm like, there's like an invisible wall.
That's so weird. I don't know. Maybe there's an update where it automatically detects walls or something.
Can't
There
move
is
through
no
the
wall
water.
there.
No, I know, but it won't let me go down.
Interesting.
I'm also stuck. Okay, now I'm kind of moving.
Interesting.
There we go. Okay, now we're moving.
Weird.
Weird, indeed. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna... Maybe the mask. Let me delete the mask here.
But now we can see.
Okay.
Oh, I can't fight.
So...
I can breathe.
Let's say Jace and Lycos and yeah, probably be best to have your guys up a little bit. Calista, you gonna stay behind there?
Sorry. Eating a salad.
Oh, good. Because as Jace enters this area, Lycos, you make a perception check.
Reaching Lycos.
Jason Lycos. Let's see. Oops.
Feels strange going back to the character all of a sudden like that. Oh, wait, Lycos has good perception.
Battery low.
That was pretty
wow.
good.
Oh, wow. Okay. So... Jace also do a perception check.
Perception.
Okay. You don't notice that at first, but as you pass it, you notice something in the water as you... Actually rolled a little higher, but Jace, there was one creature that you see within the water as you're passing by. You see several crocodiles. We're gonna roll initiative.
I'll scream, we're not alone.
How big are these crocodiles? Or they're normal crocodile size?
They're
They're
big enough.
They're big enough, but they're not. They're giant, but they're not. They're large, but they're not the giant crocodiles. Dope. Okay. Lycos. You pass by, you see this crocodile looking up at you from the water.
Alright, we need some battle music here.
Yep. Let's see.
Okay, do this. I want to do something new.
Interior crocodile alligator.
Interior crocodile alligator.
I'm partially tempted. Oh, could I transform into a crocodile?
Movie theater.
I drive a Chevrolet movie theater.
But no, I want to save that just in case. I think I'll send out my bonus action. I'll just activate my shillelagh.
Okay.
And regular action, I'm gonna do something new. I'm gonna basically kind of summon the power of these crocodiles. Like, I'm gonna need the power of water creatures to save me. and basically channel the aura, and basically spirits of crocodiles appear surrounding me. I'm casting Conjure Animals.
Okay. So you're gonna conjure crocodiles to fight with crocodiles.
Yeah. Guess I'll draw the. Yeah, I guess I can summon here. Would be within 5 feet of me. And I guess I might as well make a move so I can.
I'll be right
And
back.
then I'll make a move, make the pack move with me because it can.
Is it one beast or two beasts? Or
Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make sure.
So, how many crocodiles do you, or how many beasts do you conjure?
I don't think there's a number. I think they're all
Can you
kind of
stay on the
share.
corner? Thank you. I'll come get it in a minute.
They all kind of like are in the same like space. I don't think they're like individuals. It's more like it kind of moves as one. I've never done this spell before, or even heard of its existence until today. I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. I need to try it at least once. But here's a cool thing. So whenever the pack moves within 10 feet of a creature I can see, I can force that creature, aka the croc in front of me, to make a dex save. So I got right here.
Slashing damage. Okay, that's pretty good. They fail.
So they take 3d10 slashing damage.
That's pretty good.
As they bite him. Oh, that's 2 10s!
Holy shit.
Alright, so we know they don't have a lot of life.
Yeah. Your spirit crocodiles kill this one crocodile.
Yeah, they chomped in like that character from Chainsaw Man, the one that opens its mouth and closes it to resemble a dog. Yeah, it's chomped it up, and now the crocodiles kind of swarm me to give me strength. And I think that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, that was a good roll. Crocodile number 2. Swim 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's gonna get up there to you there, Jason. He's gonna bite you, Jace. Misses. That'll be his turn. Jace.
I am going to attempt to
Mic off.
command the crocodile number 2.
Mic on.
Wow, it fails.
I'm going to tell him to flee.
Okay.
Bye bye. Get out of here.
So, does it use its reaction to make a movement, extra movement, or on its next turn it'll just...
All it says in the command, if I say flee, target spends its turn moving away from you by the fastest available means.
Okay. So probably on its next turn it'll use this movement to flee.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
That will be my turn.
Leonidas. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think we heard Brad at all.
I think he typed it in. 5, 10, 15, 20. This one's gonna sneak around there. And this one's gonna bite at you there, Lycos. It hits. So you'll take 1d10 piercing. And because it hit you, you are grappled. So it's got you within its jaws right now. So right now you are restrained. But that'll be its turn. Numero uno. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Rock fight here.
Croc fight. This one is going to do the same. Just try to bite at Leonidas. That misses. That'll be its turn. Callista.
Ooh. I could do this. Yeah. I need a 15-foot cube.
Oh.
I'll step forward, and I'll make a 15-foot cube directly in front of me.
Yep.
To hit all 3 crocodiles. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave
5, 10.
at a second level.
It would have to be. It would have to just be like this, though. It can't. You can't change.
Oh
it.
God, they're really big, right?
Yeah. So, yeah. Unfortunately, if they were smaller, yeah, you could probably target all 3 of them.
Right.
But you can get the first 2.
Yeah, I'll get the first 2. And I'll do this at a second level.
I'll be concerned because depending on where you put it, it might hit me because I'm being grappled by one of them.
And now.
Well, I mean, I think because they're so big, there's a way to angle it without hitting him.
Hit him. Hit him, hit him, hit him.
Okay, 1 success, 1 failure.
And then the damage.
Alright, so the first one dies. If he succeeds, he's not pushed, right?
I forgot about if Thunderwave pushes.
It does.
Oh, it pushes 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
But since he's...
On a successful save, it takes half the damage and isn't pushed.
Okay, yeah, so he just maybe gets a little... gets the effect, but yeah, it just isn't physically moved. Okay, so... I was kind of hoping to see Lycos go flying with a crocodile.
And you're like, ah!
I'm sorry, it's just kind of rare to have enemies that I could just hit with Thunderwave.
Right.
And then for my bonus action... Right, it's a bonus action? Yeah, bonus action, I will give a Bardic Inspiration to Lycos.
Okay. Sweet.
And with my current level, or the current number of verses, that should be, I had this window open. Where did it go? Inspirational verses. Nope, not that one. Epic verses here.
Epic versus.
So it's a minimum of +2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meaning you can't roll a 1.
No. So, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Lycos. You are restrained.
Alright,
Meaning.
Alright, so first up, I'll, can I use my strength to break free?
Let's see here. Yes, you may. Yeah, go for this strand.
Alright. Luckily, I have advantage on the save.
Oh, right. Conditions.
And do I have to declare if I use Bardic Inspiration?
I believe you're allowed to use it afterwards.
Nice.
You can inspire others. The creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw that is just made. It can wait until after it rolls the d20 before deciding to use the inspiration die, but must decide before the GM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Right, so, so it'll be an action to break a grapple, and you can either use an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Alright, I guess I'll do that.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I was just going to say, with this system, it kind of automatically tells you success or fail, but you're allowed to see the d20 roll before choosing.
Alright. Okay, do the, I guess I'll do acrobatics, is that fine?
That's fine.
It won't be at advantage, but I could definitely potentially use the Bardic Inspiration.
Conspire strength check, so it's gonna do.
I think I'll use my Bardic Inspiration.
No. It's only a +6.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Sorry, buddy. You're still grappled.
Okay, so I guess the question is, from seeing the spell is, okay. So maybe you can check the spell out. So it says I have advantage,
Mic off.
on strength saving throws while you're within 5 feet. And then when you move on your turn, you could also move the pack. That's a free.
Mic on.
3 feet of the pack. But if I don't move, does that mean I can't really use its effect? Or because basically the croc is next to me, I can try to go for a slash?
Yeah. It's an action. Yeah, it's an action to conjure. Whenever the pack moves, you can see enter. I'm reading it as you don't need to use an action for them to move and then make that slashing attack. As long as they move within 10 feet of a creature, they can do that.
Okay. So right now they're just kind of there with me, so I don't know if it counts or not.
So I'd say that yes, they can move, and then also force a crocodile to make that dexterity saving throw and deal that damage.
Oh yeah, sure I will.
It succeeds, but
Ah.
it'll take half that damage.
Oh really? Is it half?
I
It doesn't
think.
seem
No?
doesn't seem like it's half.
You can force a creature to make dex if he'll save it.
Well, that's weird because it's a level 3 spell, so yeah, we would figure.
Yeah, for now, let's say that because it is a level 3, like you said, it doesn't make sense to not have at least half damage on a successful save. And then we can read on
Alright,
it
so
later. Because I'm not really familiar with this spell either.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll a dice on the chat and then we can do half.
Yeah. So, 9. So that's number 3.
Didn't get a good chomp in it this time.
And with that,
So I might. Yeah, I think I'm done.
with that, the crocodile dies.
Oh, sweet. I'm free. So I can probably get out of the water.
Okay, and you said that was your turn.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
This guy is going to try a bite attack at you, Jace. Misses.
He's fleeing.
Oh, right. Duh. Never mind. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, Lycos and Jace, you can get opportunity attacks on Crocodile too.
I will do a Sacred Flame.
Oh, you got Warcaster?
Technically, it'd have to be a melee spell, Jace.
Can't do that damage. Right, hold on. I'll use my mace. Which also hits.
That's very nice. So that's that. And Lycos, you can also get an opportunity attack on us.
Oh yeah, it's gonna bonk him with the shillelagh.
And that hits.
And do good damage rolls.
Alright, Jace.
I will now cast my Sacred Flame cantrip.
Okay. It fails.
So you got him.
These things are failing.
No, failing means it's good.
Yeah, I know. Oh.
Alright. And I, to be honest with you, just figured just let it run, but I'm good. I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay. Leonidas.
Let's see. It's just not my night to be in the right position, so I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Move up to there. That's it. That's my turn.
Alright. Calista.
I'll just kind of step up and let me just double check range. Yeah, we should be plenty range for this. I will just kind of point at the crocodile and say, "You would make a lovely pair of boots," and cast vicious mockery.
Ooh, fails. Heck yeah. And with that, if you finally...
It's the last words it hears as it's dying is, "You're gonna make a pair of boots."
Yeah.
Wait, Vicious Mockery actually worked?
Yeah. We're back, baby.
We're so back. We're so back. And with that, you guys are out of combat. Boop, beep, bop. So, there is nowhere else to go but forward, unless you're trying to preserve the hides of the alligators, or the crocodiles, rather.
I just meant it more of as an insult that they're worth no more than their skin as a pair of boots.
Oof.
I
You
don't
can go
actually
skin
need
it?
a pair. You can if you'd like.
Nah, I'm good.
But yeah, we could, oh man, I forgot to, do when I killed them, one of them I did do both of them I need to do a sacrifice.
Yeah, sorry.
Immolation. That's my bit.
Immolation.
Sacrifice.
The rats in this sewer are unruly.
Those big old swamp puppy dogs. Alright, so you push on, and toward the end of the sewer is you find a rope that's dangling into what you probably assume is the base of, or the foot of the Colossus, as you see bronze, like a bronze ceiling, and this really small hole, but it's wide enough just for one person to get through at a time.
Sure, two people can get through. Because if I'm thinking about the big cat, would only be once for how big he thinks he is.
It'll be a tight squeeze, but you know.
Oh, come on, John. You know cats are 75% water.
25% floof.
100%.
Sure, have you seen my cats? Fucking fat. I think they're a little more floof.
Main entrance. Okay, so you pull yourselves up one by one, and alright, so a small hole has been bored through the sole of the Colossus's foot. Inside is a room that apparently has been melted out from solid bronze. A single thug sits at the wooden table by the hole, keeping watch. Okay, yeah, so he sees you, goes, what?
I'm here for the job.
What? What job?
Grecos and Nero. Grecos and Nero sent me.
The hell are we looking at feet for?
You're inside a Colossus right now.
Look at them sock puppies.
I didn't know someone had a foot fetish here.
Listen, this is what we're fighting in, alright?
This is our arena.
Oh,
I
we're not fighting OnlyFans?
You know, I threw so many themes at you earlier, you know, between the sirens, you know, I threw some an Amazonian woman, you know, getting all that out there. No kink shaming here. So, make a persuasion check, Leonidas. With advantage because
Persuasion?
you didn't mention their names. Roll one more time. Okay. He goes, they don't have any friends. And he turns around and he rings a bell that hangs beside him. And then he pushes past you and he tries to run away.
Grab him.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to grab him and I'm going to say, Grecos and Nero sent me. We are newly best friends as of an hour and a half ago. So yes, they sent me. And yes, I am their friend. Where are you going in such a hurry?
Whatever you say. Whatever you say. I just watch. I don't fight. I just watch here.
Well, tell me more about the job. The whole reason I'm here. Me and my friends. We need employment. We're broke.
Hello.
She's up there. Go see the lady. Please don't hurt me.
I'm not
Does
gonna hurt you. Go
Does
sit
it look
down
like
at
he
the
has a way to
desk.
alert people?
He
That he's
he did. And he does, and he did already warn him. So the bell, there's a bell system that hangs next to him, and he rung it
Okay.
on the failed persuasion check.
Ring it. Failed persuasion check. All right. I think we tie him up and set him here at the desk.
Just don't hurt me.
We're not going to hurt you. We're just going to tie you up.
I won't go
You haven't
anywhere.
done anything. You haven't done anything to provoke me to hurt you. At least not yet.
All right. You tie him up. You sit him down at the desk.
Set him down at the desk. All right. And you said the lady of the coin is upstairs, and she's the one that we need to talk to about being employed, right?
And he nods.
I'm not really paying him any attention anymore. Just sit him down at the desk. We'll go.
Okay. There is a ladder in the room that'll lead you up to the next floor.
Okay.
So let me bring up the next. Let's see here. Okay, so number belly. This circular room contains a series of coiled bronze tubes that snake around and overlap in a large knot that takes up most of the chamber. One set of pipes stretches a few feet off the ground and has 4 different colored valves: yellow, red, black, and green. Several minotaurs and a vicious-looking woman wearing an eye patch are keeping watch in here. And let's see. There are. They turn toward you, having heard the bell, and they're on alert. So you see 2 minotaurs in front as you go up the stairs here, and you'd be on the right-hand side of this map here.
Okay.
And you see the minotaurs kind of standing side by side, and the lady with the eye patch is behind them. Oi, state your business. What are you doing here?
Leonidas. Grecos and Nero sent me. They said that this is the place I needed to come if I wanted a job. I'm broke. I need some money. Pay bills.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I was so close to a nat 20.
Dang.
Okay, so... hello?
I'm here.
No, I know.
It did that to me earlier.
There we go. Bump, bump. Clear. Boop. Beep. Okay. Boop. And boop. And, 1. And, 2. And, 1.
There we go. I see Callista. See Lycos.
I think we're showing up there.
Leonidas. All right.
And then... boop, beep. Boop. And 1 more. Oh my god. So we can either stop here or we can continue on from here, because this is probably where we're going to roll initiative.
You know me.
I would say stop, and then what's his name? I already went blank on his name.
Frank.
Frank. He could experience a fun boss battle.
Okay.
That's my opinion. If you guys thinking differently, please, you can roll me out.
No. I am good
Yeah, it's
with
like
that
because
decision.
next week I won't be able to play. I'm like, man, it'd be nice to kind of fight. But if people don't, they'd rather just leave for next time. I'm not gonna argue it.
I'm good either way. I'm always down for a good combat, or we've got a newbie with us, and so we can always wait till next week for Frank. I'm good either way.
I'm good with holding off.
Okay. And then from there, we shall continue next week.